Good morning, Keep It 100 podcast with your host J.R. Robertson here in Cali/Vegas. Got a great guest coming in, part two, with Christah Ray out of Shanghai, China. She is a entertainer, dancer, singer, songwriter, and we're going to be doing a part two where we're doing a little catch up on what's been going on with her show and things of that nature. We'll also talk about her baby. She has a baby right now, and she's had been being a mom, which is different for her right now. Her first kid. I think she got married last year or a couple of years ago, so it was just like that. So everything's fresh and new. Let's see what we're doing here. Okay, cool. And one thing I do like about the Instagram is they do once you get your show running right on your podcast and you're going live, they definitely promote you. So I want to say thank you, Instagram. Right now we're on a lot of different platforms. We're on Keep It 100 podcast on Instagram, Keep It 100 podcast. You got the YouTube channel, JR and Terrell YouTube channel, Keep It 100 Podcast Twitter, Keep It 100 Podcast Facebook page, Keep It 100 Apple Podcast, Keep It 100, let's see what else is going here. Keep It 100 Podcasts with Anchor Podcasts, 6 other podcast companies. And then we have Keep It 100 Spotify, Keep It 100 let's see, Google podcast, and Keep It 100 TikTok. So my business partner nephew has been on his game, making sure that we're expanding. So with this great interviews that we do, we get a chance to have a lot of different platforms to have a voice on and be heard and get people's story out of what they're doing. Okay, let's see what's happening here with Christah Ray. See if that's working for her. Okay, just waiting for her to join. Okay, okay. She was just making sure her internet's working. And let me type a little message here, make sure everything's cool. There she is. Okay, let's get her in there. Okay, there she is. You should be coming up in just a second. All right, there it is. Connection okay?
This better work this time. It better work.
I know. I know. We're going to be changing platforms. My nephew told me anyway. Whereas that we don't have to go through all this anymore. He's been looking into a few other things anyway. But yeah, so you good?
Totally good. I can hear you at least.
Okay, you kind of see me.
Kinda.
All right.
Yes, sir.
6'2", kind of cute. Okay.
I mean, I don't know whose problem it is. Probably on my side, but I mean, I don't know why, because it was working perfectly today.
Yeah,
Today.
that's great. At least you can see the blur. As long as you can hear me, we're doing good.
You got stuck in one picture, but as long as I can hear you, let's try again.
Okay. All right. Cool. Okay. We just froze for a second there. Okay. Do me a favor. Tell the viewers that are on right now. Tell the viewers who you are and where you are, and where you're born, all that kind of good stuff, and then I'll take it from there.
All right. Well, before I say that, first of all, I want to say congratulations on your 6-month anniversary.
Well, thank you.
Yes, this is a good thing. You guys growing,
yes.
Building a good platform, which is amazing. So congratulations. And then, well, my name is Christah Ray. I'm from Ukraine, Europe. I'm born and raised there. And After graduating my university, I just started traveling all over the world. So that's how I ended up in China.
Okay. Hey, I'll tell you something. Yeah, the reason that I celebrate every month, because I know some people are like, why do you celebrate every month? In this time, in this world, I think it's very important to celebrate your wins. You know,
Yes, definitely.
to let people know you're staying in business. Because a lot of people are
Yes.
going out of business right now, which is crazy.
For a lot of people, there is no business at all.
At all. No, it's an amazing world. So let's talk.
Yeah.
Let's get caught up with you. What's new since the last time we talked? I mean,
That
because you've
was
been spending time with your baby, you've been all that good stuff too.
yes. It's been a lot actually because I don't even remember when we had our first podcast. It was like a couple of months ago. I don't know. I don't remember. I really don't.
Yeah, yeah. I think it was like May.
hmm
Yeah, somewhere around there. Yeah.
Well, now I have a lot more performances. I'm literally like working every day and doing a lot of different performances. Busy month because
Hey, let me ask you a question. So you actually have a show where you have dancers, you're wearing beautiful gowns and dresses and things of that nature. Um,
yeah.
you got sound people. You do you choreograph or do you have a choreographer? Someone that does
Repeat your question, please.
Are you a choreographer where you're actually sitting doing the dancing? Are you putting all that together, or someone else doing it for you?
Well, I definitely have a couple of ideas, that's for sure. But I have a professional choreographer who is
Okay.
managing everything for me and make it perfect, make it look perfect. I hope that maybe closer to December, I will be able to show you a couple of my shows with dancers because right now I'm doing a lot of solo performances. They really want me now to do like slow ballad songs. So right now it's just me
Wow.
and my gown.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
It's always different sometimes. Well, I enjoy more to have big show with dancers, but sometimes you have to change the vibe.
Right. Right. Right.
So right now I'm just it's my voice, my gown, and me, me,
Hey,
myself, and I.
let me ask this question. Um, which where are you working exactly?
It's hard to tell actually. I could say everywhere, a little bit of everywhere. But for now, October, full all October is booked, and it's going to be literally like every week, twice a week,
Wow.
and it's going to be the same old songs. They require covers, so I'm doing a couple of covers for them.
Okay.
I'm not singing their my original songs.
Okay.
So yeah, and plus I'm doing that's a regular gig. Maybe I think Jose, yeah, Jose
Okay. Yes.
Herrera told you before.
Okay.
Yeah, we met in colleagues back in I don't know 2 years ago or 1 year
Right.
ago. I'm
Right.
lost. Yes, and there I'm doing a regular gig 4 times a week, so it's pretty. I have only one, sometimes or 2 days off a week.
Wow.
So yeah,
Yeah.
lucky day today.
I'm telling you. The other thing too is like, you have been able to stay busy. I mean,
Yeah.
just and that's amazing.
Boy
Um,
is growing. He is turning 1 year old next month, November 19th. So it's pretty
wow.
exciting. Time
Wow.
flies. Time
Oh my
flies. I just
God.
gave birth and already he's like, Mama, Papa, trying to talk and say words. But I mean, still, it's crazy. It's like
Yeah.
I'm looking at him. I'm like, really? Like, I was literally like yesterday pregnant, and right now I have a son already grown, almost 1 year old. Crazy.
Hey,
Time.
when you're an entertainer like that, it's really, especially when you're singing and dancing and doing shows, um, that's really tough because to be able to take quality time with family and actually go on a vacation, as your baby gets older, it's going to be a little tough, and you're only off when
It's tough sometimes. Sometimes it's tough, but since I have my son, everything became I'm more motivated, you know, like now I really appreciate my time. When I have a day off, you have no idea how much I appreciate it. It's like big time for me. Wow, I don't need to do makeup. I don't need to go anywhere. I can just stay with my family, you
Hey, let's do a little recap. Um,
know.
how let's talk about how you got, because I know some people are going to want to know how you got into singing and dancing and questions like that. But how did you get it? How did you get into singing in China, or doing a tour in China?
Well, actually, it wasn't a certain plan for me like to just pack my stuff and go to China and do the tour. It was like unexpected kind of a thing, you know. I was back in Ukraine. I had a tour maybe I told you before I was traveling. I was touring in France before. It was like back in 2009, 2010. So when I came back home, I just wanted to rest. So out of nowhere, I got an offer to go to China, and I I really like I did not have any plans to go to China. I just wanted to rest. But this person convinced me that it's going to be a great and new experience for me. And just like she said only one thing, you will have a lot of dancers and you will have many different costumes. You should come. I was like, oh, dancers. I like that. You know, I was like, oh,
She
you know,
sold
I
you.
love I like if I mean I love singing like by myself on stage in a nice gown, but if it gets like if I have to do it every single day, it gets boring. I
Right.
prefer to have like a big show with dancers, something exciting that like when
Uh,
you're on stage and you get chills. That's what I
yeah,
love.
definitely, definitely.
So when she told me like you will have a big show, she showed me like a small schedule, how it's gonna be, where we're gonna go. She sent me photos of stage, different kind of stages, how they're gonna look, which is insane. It's completely different from Friends,
Oh wow.
like really big stages with amazing screens and lights and everything, like very exciting, you know. And I was like, yeah, I should go. I should give it a try.
In
And
that last conversation that we had too, well, I mean the part one, you were telling me once you got to China and how you were like, oh my God, it's not like home.
yeah, no, that was like no, I was very stressed out because when I arrived to China, I did not look the way I wanted to look. Like I told you before, my haircut was completely wrong. It was short and orange, and I was like,
Oh,
"Oh my God, I look like a dork. I need to do something with my hair. I cannot just go like." So like I found the first hairdresser I could possibly find, Chinese one, and I was like, "Listen, I need extensions. I need to do please just do something with my hair, make them look nice." So she put a couple of extensions on my hair and make them look better and change the color to like chocolate something. I was like, okay, well, maybe I can do something with it for now.
okay.
But you know, when you go in somewhere like first time, you want to
Right,
impress. You know, you're like,
right.
I want to arrive. I want to look flawless. But I arrived. I was like, please, where's the hairdresser here? Comedy.
So
You know, things
but
happen.
you went there by yourself, right?
I was with a couple of other musicians, one
Okay,
singer, and
okay,
I think it was one dancer, but she was going to another. It was not. It didn't have to do anything with my tour.
okay. Got you.
So we just arrived there, and then I met a lot of dancers from different countries, like from France, from States, from Germany, like the whole mix, you know.
Okay.
And we just started creating something. I had a choreographer, and well, I was very nervous. I had difficulties because before in France, I was dancing. Yes, I was singing, but it was not. They didn't put so much pressure on me on dancing, you know. So when I came to China, it was like I had to do certain steps, and I
Oh,
had
okay.
no right for a mistake. So I had to learn all the routine,
Oh
and
wow.
yeah, I had to like I was holding mic like these first couple of shows. I was like, you know, dancing, doing all my stuff, and then I realized that like this is like it has to be free. Give me this one. So they
Yeah.
gave me this microphone, and I felt a little more confident.
Right.
First couple of shows, I had a little problem with breathing because like I only miss you when I'm.
You had to make the adjustment, huh?
And I was, Lord have mercy on this. This is so damn hard,
It's a lot of
you
work.
know? it's a
It's a
lot of work.
lot of
And
work.
I came home, I was like, I have to do this every day. They were like, yeah, well, not every day, every 2 days. I was like, well, I have to, like, I guess it's gonna be something that I have to like accomplish, you know? I have no
How
choice. I'm going
how
on the
long is the
contract.
show? How long is your show normally?
Well, the plan for a show was 20 minutes, which is like we had a set of
Okay.
20 minutes, and it has to be like a remix of different songs. So it has to be one like I don't know whatever famous song of Beyonce or whoever. Then it breaks down the next track of I don't know Justin Timberlake, and then we go with some crazy fireworks, you know, like
Okay.
breakdown and a little bit of dance break. We dance, we go down, up. Yeah, so by the
Wow.
end of the show, like I'm standing like this and it was fireworks. And I'm like, oh my God, thank God I'm done. It was first week of my like
Oh my
my shows
God.
was yeah, it was like very challenging. But then when I got used to this, you know, and I was just enjoying. I was
Okay.
just really enjoying. But it was I had to I had to suffer for like a month before I started enjoying it.
Okay, got you. That must
Yeah.
have been a lot, definitely. So you also mentioned that when you first got there, you were like trying to find food, and you're a foodie. You like
I love you, China. I really love you and appreciate you. But food, oh man, I mean, you have to know where you're going. You have
right,
to know what you're ordering because my first time here, I had no clue. I mean, I don't know what is Chinese food, you know?
right.
I know that they eat something maybe a bit different from us,
Yeah.
but that was so different that I was like,
Oh, I got you.
just just you know, I'm used to we know Western food like a big steak and some salad, vegetables,
Right.
fruits, but it was it was like place I think I told you before like couple of something like green beans with some nuts. It's
Right.
not it wasn't food for me
Right.
like I said it's like a steak. I'm hungry. I arrived after a long flight of 10 or 11 hours. I want to eat but we
Yeah.
couldn't find anything because you know why, because we didn't arrive to Shanghai, we arrived to a small city, and that
Oh,
small
okay.
city, I think it was, I don't even remember the city name, Dongguan, something like this. And those restaurants they work like before 10 they close, so I was
Oh,
like
got
okay
you.
then I have to go go to sleep hungry. So yeah, I love Shanghai now. I mean, I always loved Shanghai because Shanghai is a big city of population 27 million people, and there are a bunch of different kind of restaurants, Western, not Western, whatever you want to find you can find here.
I was noticing the
I'm sorry.
architectural, the buildings are some of the
It's really beautiful.
wow.
I was blown away when I first time I went to the city center. I live like maybe 15 minutes from the city center, and it's like huge buildings with crazy lights. It's like you have to come and see it for yourself because
Yeah,
if
of
I will
course.
send you a picture or a video, it's not the same, you
Okay.
know? It's
Got it.
really not the same.
Got it, definitely. So let me ask this next question. So, during the pandemic, you guys didn't you shut down for what? How long? We just froze for just a second. We'll be coming right back. Give us a couple minutes. We should be popping right back in. Hang tight, guys. We just lost a little bit of the. Oh, okay. I think we lost her for just a second. We're gonna go out and come right back in. Hold on one second, guys. Let me save that.